Hey, welcome. I'm Ed Logan. Thank you for visiting the YouTube channel Fruit for Your Life. I'm going to be giving you some information. Hey, listen, I know that when we eat fruit sometimes it can become monotonous. Hey, but I'm going to give you 3 things that you should do. And I can tell you 2 of them have to do with traveling. Stay tuned. Okay, let me give you some pointers about, eating fruit. When you live in an area, and let's just say we're dealing with our own little grocery store, say you live in a small town. This is about big cities also, but you say you live in a small town, and in that small town, you always are running across the same fruit. So, you're getting ready to eat, you're going to run to the store, and you see bananas, and you see pears, and you see strawberries, and you see blueberries, and you bought the same things last week, and now this week you're buying the exact same thing again. And sometimes it just becomes monotonous. All right, I totally get it. I totally understand how when you're getting ready to start to eat with your family, now they've got food that may rotate once every 3 weeks, but you've got food that you're eating the same things every 2 days, or sometimes eating the same thing every day. And it gets a little boring and it starts to wear on you. And sometimes you want to quit and you want to give up because it's just not fun anymore. Well, let me give you some tips on how you can get away from that. Okay, you're going to have to search out markets. If you live in a small town, you might as well get ready. You're going to need to go to another town or go to a city that is close to you, okay? You're going to have to travel to do that. I do that, okay? So you just have to make it in your mind, unless you're okay with eating the same fruit over and over again. If you're okay with that, hey, stick with it. It's not a problem for you. But if you are someone that, after about 2-3 weeks of eating the same fruit over and over again, it doesn't matter how you fix it. You can only fix a banana so many ways. You can only fix pineapple so many ways. So after a while, it becomes not about the pineapple or how you fix it. It becomes, I'm just tired of eating pineapple. I'm just tired of eating bananas. Okay, so you're gonna have to go and travel and find a store that is not like a store that's in your town, okay? So I'm gonna give you an example. My family and I, we traveled 4 hours to go find another fruit market. Listen, we've traveled to Memphis. We've traveled to Louisville, Kentucky. We've traveled to Indianapolis, Indiana. We have been places, and I made it actually a fun family event. Everybody was excited for me because we were going out of town and they knew that Dad was looking for some fruit. I was excited because I was looking for more fruit. So you're gonna have to find ways to really make it fun. And again, if you live in a small town, that's what you're gonna have to do. Okay, so if you live in a large city, listen, you're gonna have to travel across the city. Okay, you especially have it good because you have access to things that people who live in small towns like us, we don't have access to those things. So we're traveling to your cities to come and get food. So what does that mean? That means that you cannot be lazy when you live in a big city. When you get tired of the fruit in your area or maybe the market that has your kind of fruit, you need to start getting out and being diversified in where you shop. If that means driving 25 miles across the city to go and get that fruit. If you live in New York City and you live downtown, you may have to travel a little bit out of the city to go and find those fruit. These are things that you're going to have to make a strategic thought. Why do you have to make a thought about that? Because if you don't and you become bored, there's a good chance you're going to quit. Unless your willpower is just that strong that I'll eat a banana every day. I don't care if I got to eat 20 bananas every day. I'm not quitting. If you got that willpower, hey, praise the Most High. You have that willpower. But there are many people who do not have the willpower like that. So you're going to have to get out. You're going to have to get out and travel. You're gonna have to go across the city and find those specific markets that have specific kinds of fruit that you are looking for. See, you've got it in the pocket. Actually, when you live in a major city, I've got to load my family up. So those are things that you have to do, okay? Short travels, you're gonna have to do it. All right, that was number one. Number two, you may have to order fruit online. Yes, order fruit online. What is the downside to that? There's a couple of downsides to that. Number one, the fruit that you may order may not be ready yet. And you're going to have to pay for that fruit in advance before you get that fruit. And you may order some fruit that may not be in season, and you're going to have to buy that fruit, and you're not going to receive it until it comes in season. Okay, so it may be several months. It could be 5 months before you even get the fruit that you ordered. But once again, that is a way in which you can get extra fruit or fruit that you have not had before. So try to buy fruit in season. So you can order online. Another downside to it is it's pretty expensive to do that. So, think about the types of fruit that you want. If you are going to order online, I would very seriously just order certain types of fruit online. And those are going to be those exotic fruits that you probably can't get anywhere else. So for example, I'm going to give you one like the custard apple. The red custard apple, they say the red custard apple, which I have been on the hunt for. When I was in Costa Rica, I looked for them. The red custard apple, I don't know if you all have heard about that, but it tastes like strawberry cheesecake. So yes, I'm in great search for that. I want to find it. And if I can't find it, I am going to order it online. It's just something that I'm going to have to do. I feel like it's something that will benefit me. It's something that will break monotony. It's something that will make me happy because it'll be a pleasure to me. I love strawberry cheesecake. That was one of the things that got me in trouble, was eating strawberry cheesecake. Well, now guess what? I found out the Most High makes a fruit that tastes like strawberry cheesecake. So what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to order it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to search it out because that's what makes me happy. That's what makes, this is like a game to me in a way. It's like find and go seek. I go get it. I look for it. All right. So those are just some of the things that you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to order online to find those things, okay? And it's okay for you to have to do that. It's no big deal. If you know that you're wanting something and it's out of season, you're just gonna be prepared for it, that you're not gonna be able to get it when you want it. So let me give you some names of some places that you can order fruit from online. You can go to Amazon, or you can go to the websites and you can order these online. Okay, the first one is iHeart Fruit Box. You can go there to their site, or go to their site, iHeart Fruit Box online, and you can order fruit. You can order almost every kind of exotic fruit that there is, because South Florida is actually in zone 11 or zone 10A. And those are exotic fruit zones in which you can grow fruit. All right. So remember that, iHeart Fruit Box. Another one is going to be Miami Fruit. Miami Fruit, they sell a lot of fruit online as well. They sell almost everything that you can think about. Matter of fact, they even sell blue bananas. They're only in season at certain times, but you can get the vanilla or what they call ice cream bananas from down there. You may have to wait a little while for it, and that's how I know that you have to wait, is because if you order, it may not be in season, so you may have to wait several months before you receive your order. All right, the next one is going to be called Good Hill Farms. Good Hill Farms. They sell exotic fruits also. So you do have options. You can go on to Amazon and you can look up certain fruits that you're looking for, and you can order it from online. So, all right, so number one, the short travels. All right, that's number one. Number two, you can order from online. And I'm about to give you a third one. And yes, many of you are going to say, well, I can't do that. But if you really want to do it and you set your mind to it, You can do it. Okay, so what are these? These trips are you travel and you go a long distance. So for example, I just got back from Costa Rica. My primary reason for going was my anniversary with my wife, 29 years. So that was my first primary reason. But my second reason was I wanted to go in search of fruit that I have not eaten, fruit that I could not find. Okay, and my wife knew that. She knew she was number one. But again, I went in search of those kind of fruit. So I did. I found some fruit. I found the soursop. Been looking for it. Hey, y'all, I ate that soursop and it was like one of the best desserts I have ever had. It was like a vanilla custard yogurt. It had a tanginess like just regular vanilla yogurt, but it was sour. It had a sour taste to it like vanilla yogurt also. But it was so interesting to taste a fruit like that. But I went in search of that and I found it. And when I found it, I bought it. Okay, I did. So when you travel, set up trips sometimes to go travel and look for fruit. I'm gonna give you a good reason or a good way to do that. So sometimes you will, if you look online, you will find fruit festivals that are going on around the country. So a fruit festival is where people sign up and they come in and they bring all kinds of fruit in. They normally try to have it in an area that has exotic fruit that's indigenous to that area. Okay, so for example, in Costa Rica, they did have a fruit festival down there. I was not able to go to it because I was on the Gulf side, the Caribbean side, and I would have had to travel 6.5 hours to get to the Pacific side. And you know, in Costa Rica, they have 2-lane roads. Traffic is, just trust me, it would have been an all-day affair. So I didn't get to go to it. I really wanted to go to it, but I did find the fruit that I was looking for down there. So they do have fruit festivals here in the US. Make a plan, make a day, make a weekend of it. You know, get a cheap airline ticket and fly and go to these fruit festivals and see what options that there are available. And you get to go and meet other people who are like-minded people, and you get to have contacts from different people. So listen, this is a fun lifestyle. I don't want anybody to think that it's boring, it's getting so old. No, this is a fun lifestyle, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it to the most. So, hey, take trips, plan vacations around your fruit. So I'm a person, I like to practice what I preach. So I'm telling you guys that this is what you should do. But I'm going to show you that I am doing the same thing. So there is a spice and fruit park in Miami that I'm going to be going to in the month of September, I believe. So I took a week off from my job and I'm traveling down south to South Miami or to South Florida, and I'm going to travel down south to go to this park. And so what else am I going to do about that? Okay, I'm taking my family with me. My wife is going, and I'm taking my younger 3. They're going to go with us too. We're going to rent a car and we're going to drive down to Miami. So we're doing things around what I eat, and my family, they get to hop on that and enjoy it. And after a while, guess what? It'll be something that they are falling in love with because they see their father, how he's searching out different types of fruit, things that he loves, and he's going after it. And you'll build that up in your family, and it makes good trips with your family. It really does. We use them for family fun time. So I know that, you know, this may be somewhat out of the box, but when you're eating fruit for your life, you have to think out of the box. What are you going to do that is going to keep you invested in eating the fruit? And we know that when we eat the fruit, our bodies come into good health. We build our bodies, we build our health with the food that we eat, and that is the fruit. So again, I'm only talking about fruit. I'm not talking about vegetables. You know, vegetables are awesome. I eat them. I eat salads, and many of you all know that, but I'm actually spending time with the fruit right now. So these are ways in which you can figure out what you're going to do. It is hard and can be no fun eating the same fruit over and over again. So you got to kind of like snap yourself out of it and find ways to make it fun for you. So again, number one, search out those markets that's in your local area or in the nearby cities and towns in which you live. Number two, order fruit online. If you've got to have it, order it. Are you going to pay for it? Yes, you better believe you are, but you're going to have a great experience ordering fruit online. And number two, travel distances, okay? Go on vacations, drive several states over to go do it. I do that now anyway. So again, it's just a fun time with your family. Hey, I hope this was good information for you all. If you all would, if you like, please join our Facebook private group. It is called Fruit for Your Life Community. You're more than welcome to join. We do live things on there that we don't talk about on videos on YouTube. So please go there. We also will try to be posting up meals and different things, different ideas. And most of all, we do it for encouragement, encouraging each other. So please go there and please sign up. When you do, please answer all the questions. You can't join the group if you do not answer all the questions. I have about 20 people in holdover right now because they have not answered the question. So also please subscribe. Thank you so much. Please put in the comments. If you subscribe to my channel, please put in the comments that you subscribe, because I personally want to thank you. I hope this has been a wealth of knowledge for you all. I hope this has not been boring to you and that you really got something out of it. So, all right, hey, you all take care, and I'll see you on the next video. I really will. Bye-bye.